Hello friends, today our guest is Miss Srishti. She has done BBA from the CIMAGE Patna and currently working as a business development executive in the Intone networks. And today uh, it is going to be very informative. Today we will going to learn from her about the admission process in BBA, difficulty level in BBA. And also she has job experience before joining here. She has also done one job, present workload, job security, and also the main important part that is many people think that if you have a degree from the institution of Bihar, then you will not grow as much as other people are growing. So how she will counter that argument? And also we will see the job security after the BBA. So many scopes are also there, so that we will going to see today. So let us start.
So that means today's video will be very informative. And so I have seen one round that is a rapid fire question round.
हाँ सो एक रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चन राउंड है। आज से हम लोग ये स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं। ऐसा क्यों है क्योंकि हर एक जो पर्सन है उनका हमेशा अपना सबका एक यूनिक जर्नी होता है। ना कोई बड़ा होता है ना कोई छोटा होता है, जिसका जो भी अचीवमेंट है एक फाउंडेशन चीजें बिलीव करता है, जिसका जो भी अचीवमेंट है वो बहुत बड़ा है और उनका हमेशा एक यूनिक जर्नी होता है और वो हमारे साथ शेयर करते हैं। हमारे लिए तो सारे सेलिब्रिटीज ऐसे ही हैं। तो हम लोग को सिर्फ इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट नहीं करना है, कुछ उनके पर्सनल बातों को हम लोग को भी जानना चाहिए, जो रैपिड फायर राउंड इसलिए हम लोग ने चालू किया है। तो इसमें थोड़ा सा फन भी होगा, तो थोड़ा सा इंटरटेनमेंट भी होगा, इसके अलावा इंफॉर्मेशन तो है ही। सो
So that means this video will be not only informative but also it will be like very interesting for us
हाँ
today. So thank you for joining with us today. We welcome
Thank
to
you
our
so
channel
much.
and foundation. As usual, we start our video with the basic introduction of our guest, like what is their native place, academic background, and career journey. So I would like to know about yourself also.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for having me here.
Welcome.
And coming back to my introduction, I have done my graduation, my schooling, everything from Bihar. It's my native place. I've been born and brought up over there. And my name, as you know, is Srishti. And I have a bachelor's degree that is in business administration. And after that, I just got placed from my college in an a tech company. From there, I just switched the job to the US staffing company that is Intone Networks for the same role as business development executive.
okay, so the first question, what is the admission process in BBS? You have done BBS, so what is the admission process?
So there's not such process. You can go to any college, go through the entrance exam, and just crack it, and you'll be able to get the admissions like CIMAGE or Patna University or Magad Mahila. They all do this course. Like they provide this course of bachelor's in business administration or BCA. There's not such process. Just go through the examination of their respective colleges, and you'll be able to go through it. Whereas where I landed in this field is that I was preparing for an IIT exam and I
Okay.
was not able to clear it. Clearly, I was not interested in doing engineering from a private college, so I
Hmm.
switched to this field, and I'm very much I can say fortunate to go into this field and learn business development. And in future, I will be doing masters and anything regarding this course.
Okay, so means every college has, like you have done from CIMAGE Patna, so that college has conducted one exam, entrance exam.
Yeah, I went through an entrance exam, and they selected the students who got the best marks, and we got admitted over there.
Okay.
A small question. If somebody wants to do BBA, but he has done or she has done class 12 in arts, so can they join for BBA?
Yeah, they can join. Like this is a normal graduation degree. BB and
Okay.
BCA can be done by any stream. You can be a PCB student or a PCM student, arts or commerce, I guess. You can be
Hmm.
any stream, and you can just go and take the BBA admission. Like there's no such stream to be in.
Okay. Okay.
But
That's
people
that.
from commerce, like they have a plus point over there, but other
Mhm.
streams can join.
Okay, that's great. Did you face any difficulty during BBA?
no such difficulty, but I was not an account student. Like I was a
Mm-hmm.
PCM student, so the papers which were in accounts, portfolio management, on all the security analysis which we went through was better difficult for me as compared to the commerce students. But
Okay.
it was like it went through it. We went through it. We studied. My professors were very good, and they had a degree in this, so they were much able to like teach me, and I was much able to grab it.
Great.
Okay. So that is very good. So you have got your first job from the college placement. You have
Yeah,
got. So what is that job journey? Please explain.
like I was not into job clearly. I wanted to do my master's degree,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually I went to the placement placement things, and I got two placements. That one was in Vivo and the other one was Extramarks Education. So it was an edtech company. Vivo was not paying well, and Extramarks was giving me like salary which was not expected for a fresher. So I got in that education, it was an edtech education company. So I got in that job, and I started working as a sales person over there. The
Mm-hmm.
same for the same role like business development executive, but we have these sales kind of work over there.
Okay. So what type of question they have asked during interview?
Like they wanted me to sell a pen. Literally, they told me to
Okay.
sell a pen, and if
Okay.
I was able to do so, they just got the interview cracked.
So what answer you have given? So they have asked the question, how you will say like that. So what
Mhm.
answer you have given?
Like I said that, see, we don't select the pen on the basis of like there are different customers. If a
Hmm.
customer is needing a pen who is like they need a pen which is just cost rupees 3, they would like buy it. But if there's a person who is very wealthy and he's rich, he would not go for a 3 rupees pen. He would go for a Parker or revenues like Raymond's. I don't know the brands, but for a
Mhm.
Parker pen, I guess. So that was the thing, and there was some other thing I really don't can't remember right now, but I was prepared for that answer at that point of time. I can say.
Okay. That time you prepared. Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
So now you are currently working as a business development executive. So first you tell me what is that. Then after you tell me what is the salary package. I'm not asking directly what is the salary package.
Yeah.
Approx salary package,
Approximately.
what fresher student they can get. And then after workload and the culture, what is
Yeah,
it?
sure. So first of all, this is a business development executive role, and I'm in a US staffing industry. So here we have American clients. We work with Americans. We get the requirements of the job we want to fill, and then we just supply candidates to them. Like the people in US, they do contract jobs basically. So they
Hmm.
need to switch on to jobs every 6 months or every 12 months. Like for example, there's a data analyst. For first 6 months, he was working for the Commonwealth Financial Networks. But then when the contract got like covered, he would be switching on jobs and looking for other jobs. So if there's a requirement at Apple, I suppose, so they would be letting out the requirements to the American clients, like the American vendors, and with them we work. Like we get the requirements from them, and we just supply candidates to them, like people on
Okay.
US citizens or green cards, and then we like make margins over there. We do business from there. So I am responsible for the revenue generation in this company, doing like working with the Americans and getting the requirements filled. And yes, that's the business development over here.
Oh, that is very good.
Okay. How is the job security in your area?
And you, okay, first you tell what is job
All
security.
right, corporate jobs don't have a job security. You can say in like this is not a this is a topic of debate. I can say,
Okay.
but I really feel that there is job security in this sector because US staffing is never gonna end. This is something
Hmm.
that this industry will never get closed, I can say. And people in my offices are like in my office, they are working from 8 years to 10 years. They have given their whole life to this industry and they are earning
Hmm.
well. So I can say that there is job security, and
Hmm.
you can earn well Even there are incentive plans over here. You can get good incentives as a salesperson. You must earn incentives if you are in marketing and sales.
So now the question is, what is the workload and timing and salary package? You have
I
not shown that approximately.
So clearly, I work for US. So the timing, of course, is night shift. I work in a night shift, and I go to my office at 7 p.m. and
Hmm.
return back at 4, I guess. The timings change according to the summer or winters. And the US have 4 time zones, that is EST, CST, MST, and PST, and two other where we don't work. But
Hmm.
we work according to the EST time zone. So that is the thing, 7 to 4. 7 p.m.
And
to 4 a.m.
what is the workload there? Workload is a high, moderate, but
Like if I compare to my like previous company, the work culture and the workload is like work culture is better than that company, and workload is minimum.
and
Okay.
what is the salary package? Approx salary package means
Yeah,
every.
it's between 4 to 5 lakhs. You can
Okay.
get 4 to 5 lakhs for a fresher, and
Hmm.
eventually when you grow, like you get placements over here, like your salary will increase per 6 months. 5,000 will increase per 6 months, and
Okay.
like you have a better incentive plan over here. Like you can get 8,000 to 10,000 extra on your like salary on
Oh,
per
oh,
placement.
Okay.
oh, that
Okay.
is very good.
You got placed after after your BBA division, and
Yeah.
so now you have become one of the experienced professional. So what would you say? One should go for higher studies after BBA, or they can directly go for industry.
See, education doesn't harm, I guess. So you
Hmm.
should go for higher studies. I to myself are preparing, like I am like thinking of a higher study in some of these stream. Like I am basically in a HR stream, you can say. Like
Hmm.
I interview candidates over here. I just screen them. So I'm planning to do HR business, like higher studies in HR department,
Mhm.
or if not in the marketing department. So you should go for higher studies, I guess. People should go and like explore the world, do as much as education they want to do, get educated. Or even if after getting master's degree you can go for PhD, get education as much as you can. That will make you more confident, I guess, and like you'll be able to conquer the world.
That means it doesn't hamper your current job, current workload,
No,
right?
see, it's all about mindset. If you're like satisfied with your job and your
Mhm.
education, don't go for higher studies. I would not prefer to go for higher studies if I am satisfied with this job and my salary package. But if
Mhm.
you want to go and get educated, get higher packages, or like just go through the world, see the explore the education department, you can just go and like go for the higher studies. I like it's a mindset.
Yeah.
You people such some people think that it's a waste of money, but
Mhm.
Hmm.
you can just calculate the ROI, that your like your return on
Okay.
investment, the money you are investing out on your higher studies, is that worth it or not. If you're spending
Okay.
16 to 17 lakhs on a higher studies and getting a package of 25,000 as a fresher, that is clearly not worth it, I guess. But
Yeah.
if you're getting a salary package, of course go for higher studies.
And now, though, when you joined this company, then that time you were an experienced person. So, what are the type of person they are now?
Like I was an experienced person, of course, but I was new to US staffing. So the
Okay.
only thing they wanted me to know, that how was I like how I was able to like retain my customers at my previous job, do like how much business I gave to my previous company, the revenue generation. Like basically I was just a 6 month span on my previous company, so they didn't ask me much. And I got like they just checked my communication skills basically, because I needed to work on like Americans. So this they just wanted someone who had good communication and they can just talk to anyone or just make them understand what we do.
Okay. So now you are a private job that you know that everybody know you are private job. So you have any plan for the government job because you are from Bihar, especially from
A
Patna, and
land of
your mind,
UPSC aspirants, I guess.
your mindset should be the government job, but you are working in private. So what your opinion about government job?
Like I was not into government job because government job requires a lot of patience, and I literally didn't have any patience for working and getting like salary as soon as possible I can. So and everyone knows their like I can say horizons. I was not in government job because I knew that it requires a lot of patience and a lot of hard work. Government
Hmm.
jobs are not easy to just get into it. You need to work hard. You need to give your 2 to 3 years to get into UPSC or into a banking sector or even any other railway or any other government jobs. First of
Hmm.
all, I didn't want to waste my time 2 to 3 years on a government job and getting 70,000 as a salary. And secondly, I was much into corporate because I liked the culture. I was much fascinated with the Noida or Mumbai cities. You can
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, understood. You are so much interested in the big city, huh? Like,
So
okay,
yeah,
so
Bihar is the land of UPSC aspirants, and people go for government jobs. But I believe everyone has a path to follow, and
Mhm.
I was
hmm.
not on government jobs path. I was always
Everyone,
into
everyone has
Difference
corporate
different
will be
and
defined for.
private. Yeah,
Mhm.
everyone has different opinion. That
yeah.
matters. Now the most important question. So the mindset, the people, the mindset from the Bihar especially, their mindset. If you have degree from the Bihar institution, then it will not grow. I am saying you are doing working very good, and now you have also growth. You have changed the job also, and certainly we know that you will change in future also, and you will get a good salary package, and also you have many ambitions. So, what is your opinion about what you will how you will counter that argument about this mindset?
See, I would say that when I got admitted to CIMAGE, and I was a bit ambiguous, like what would my life lead to? Where would I
Hmm.
go if I have a degree from Bihar? Because my classmates from school, they all were in different colleges. Some were in Delhi University or Calcutta University.
Hmm.
People get you can say a plus point getting into these university, but when you have a degree from Bihar, you need to work on yourself as well and look at the colleges you are getting admitted to, because Simej was a good college, I can like say right now, because they gave me placements even for the PCA batch. They got two companies, that was Wipro and TCS, and each and every student over there got placed in those companies. So it is worth it. And again, I would say I was always into ROI, like return on your investment. So
Hmm.
my investment in my UG degree was many, like much lesser than any other you can say degrees or the colleges which people get admitted to, except IITs and NITs. My college didn't charge me much. It was not expensive at all. I stayed at my home. My hostel like my hostel
Hmm.
money can be saved. My you can say the daily expenses of a student was saved, and I just gave my UG degree. I took my UG degree from Bihar because I was, first of all, I was not able to crack IIT, so I was very much depressed that I would not go into a engineering college, private engineering college. And right now, I can say that it is worth it, and you can go into any university, Patna University or Adyabhat Knowledge University or Magad University, and you can just grow in your career if you want to.
Okay.
Only thing is you want to.
That
You
is the
want to
most.
do anything with any degree.
Okay. I
Okay.
think this one is one of the most important question. When switching from one company to another company, so what do you look for? Money or company profile?
Work culture, I can say,
Work
because
culture.
yeah,
Oh.
work culture, your company allows you for a work life balance, because right now people, every company wants you to work as an like they are just your they you can say that they want you to work 24/7, even on holidays they want you to
Mhm.
work. But that cannot be a work culture or a work life balance. You need to have holidays for yourself, and you just must go to a company who gives you that freedom, like a
Mhm.
work culture where people are respected, your colleagues
Mhm.
respect you, and you, like, your boss doesn't like go and just trash you every week because you don't have a sales margin, you cannot beat your sales target. So
Mhm.
a person who is there for you on your everyday basis is a culture I would really look into. And company profile or money doesn't matter right now for me,
Mhm.
because even if I get 10,000 less from a company, but the company over there is giving
Mhm.
me holidays and giving me a good work culture, giving me good
Mhm.
colleagues, so I would go for that company as compared to a company who is giving me just money.
Okay, that is very good.
Yeah.
That I am also seeing that thing because that is most important. Money anyhow
Yeah,
you
you
will
need
earn.
to have mental peace first. First and the foremost
Yeah,
thing you
mental
need to
peace is
have is mental
important.
peace. If you don't
Mental
have
peace.
that, how much money you can like earn with no mental peace?
That is very important. So first time anybody has answered this. Okay. So now, what is the scope after BBA? You have done BBA. So what are the scopes?
Yeah, you can just go in sales field, I can guess say
Mhm.
that business development executives. And my friends, they are in I too got an like offer from Genpact Hyderabad. So my friends are over there, but Hyderabad was not I can say they were not paying me well. They were just giving me a role of customer support analyst, so I don't didn't
Okay.
wanted to go for that role. But you have much scope. I believe if you want to grow in your career and if you are not able to find many jobs perspective, you can go for the higher like studies, because they have limited scope after BBA. You cannot go and just do any work after a UG
Okay.
degree,
So then you
because
have to
BBA,
take your MBA.
yeah, you should go for a MBA degree. I believe.
So now the next
Oh,
question.
okay, now you are already in industry. You are as a you are a experienced professional now. So, what is your future plan? Would you like to go for higher studies or then?
Yeah, of course. I would like to go for higher studies. I believe that education is important, and if you need to work accordingly and earn as you like, you need to have a degree. That is important. Education is important. A bachelor's degree would give you a limited scope and a limited amount of salary, but
Mhm.
higher education would open doors for much greater things
So,
in life.
after higher education, would you like to go for industry or you would like to go for academics or any other else?
That is not
Um,
planned.
Do you have any
I'm
plan?
not able to answer this thing right now
Mhm.
because
Okay.
I will go with the flow, I guess.
Okay. So first, what I am getting is first you will see the work culture. If you are satisfied, then okay, you will go with that. Otherwise, again, you will go for higher studies.
No, not in such case, but of course.
Okay. Okay, so now we have came to the second last point, that is what you will suggest to the parents. So you have experience and after two job already, one job already done, now you are doing also. So what will suggest to the parents? They should get degree from Bihar or not, and other things.
Yeah, of course, they can get degree from Bihar and they can
Hmm.
work well and they can grow in their career. And the only thing that matters is your mindset and your capability, your skills, your talent. You can just don't go just for a UG degree. You can go for any other, like having a UG degree is important, but plus it with other extracurricular activities. Like go for there are n number of like programs available in the market, Udemy and internships. There are many things you can do. Those things as well,
Hmm.
and build your skills, build your talent, build your extracurricular activity list, and you can just go for it. And then of course you can grow in your career as I'm growing.
So what I am getting as you are looking for the return of investment. So Bihar is very good for the return of investment.
Yeah, of course. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's good on return on investment because the salary, like the college fees over there is much lesser than any other hefty fees you pay to the other states. And of
Mhm.
course you need to grow in your hometown, you need to be along your family as if you can, if you want to. and if you wanna be there.
how much was your tuition fees during the BBA?
My tuition fees was I guess approximately 2 lakhs.
For 3 years.
Yeah, for 3 years.
That's
Very
very
less,
less.
yeah.
Okay, that is very good. Okay,
I
so
said I said ROI.
ROI, ROI
My
is a
return
good
is
important.
a good thing.
Okay, so अब हम लोग लास्ट पॉइंट पे आ गए, दैट इज रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चन। सो ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है क्योंकि हमारे लिए तो सारे सेलिब्रिटी आप भी हैं सबके, क्योंकि आपका एक यूनिक जर्नी है और ये जर्नी सबके लिए अलग होता है। सबको पता है कि सबके लिए अलग होता है, सबका एक अपना अचीवमेंट होता है, आपका एक प्लान है, सबका अपना अपना प्लान होता है। तो ये राउंड हम लोग चालू कर रहे हैं। तो इसमें आपको क्या करना है कि सिर्फ एक वर्ड में आपका आंसर देना होगा, आपको एक्सप्लेन नहीं करना। ठीक है,
अच्छा ठीक है।
तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। सो व्हाट इज योर निक नेम, व्हाट योर पेरेंट्स कॉल यू?
They call me Chulbul.
What did you choose? A love marriage or arranged marriage?
लव मैरिज और अरेंज मैरिज?
Okay.
एनी वन यू हैव टू चूज।
Arranged marriage. Arranged marriage.
Oh, your father will also see this video, that's why. Okay. So, in which subject you were worst at the college, at the school? Sorry,
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. Okay.
Yeah, if you have to choose your mommy or papa, whose one will you choose?
My
Mommy
mummy
or
or
papa?
papa.
Yeah.
Mother or father, anyone you have to choose.
No, I can't choose.
Yourself, you can't choose.
I can't.
Okay. So, suppose you be a superhero. So, what the power you will like? What the power you should have?
Read people's mind.
Read people mind. Okay.
Okay. What is the first thing you notice when it comes to the opposite gender?
Nature.
Okay.
So first thing nature. Okay. And what is the worst thing about you?
I'm very
Hmm?
stubborn.
Okay.
Who is your favorite actor?
Actor, it's not actor. He's a singer, Charlie Puth.
Okay. And now you have to select out of three: Narendra Modi, Rahul Gandhi, and Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal. Which one you
Modi for sure.
want? Okay.
Do you watch cricket?
Cricket? No.
Okay, okay.
So no favorite cricketer. Still, you have no favorite cricketer.
I liked Mahendra Singh Dhoni when
Okay.
he played, and I supported CSK, but right now I don't watch it.
Okay. So you have to choose any one: money or love.
Love?
Government or private job?
Private.
Job in India or outside India?
In India right now, and if I get an offer from outside India, of course.
What advice would you give yourself? What advice to yourself?
Advice?
Yeah.
Yourself.
Like, I need to see some things realistic and start trusting people less.
Okay. So you are trusting means. So what is success for you? One word if you want to say. What is success?
The day I can peacefully sleep and wake up for the next day,
So that is very
Okay.
good.
Do you
much
believe in God?
enthusiasm, I can say that is success to me.
Okay. Do you believe in God?
Yeah, of course.
So if you could say one thing to the God, what you will say?
Do
भगवान
good
से
to,
क्या? हाँ,
like,
बोलिए.
do good for good people. People who think good for others, do good for them.
How would you describe yourself in 5 words?
5 words. Okay. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I am stubborn, of course,
Okay.
but I'm sweet and I'm kind as well.
Okay, great.
Okay. So are you happy where you are right now?
Sorry?
Are you happy where currently you are living? Are
Yeah,
you
I'm
living?
happy right now, and
Hmm.
I'm looking for things getting better in my future as well.
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much will you give yourself from 1 to 10?
8.
Eight. Why you not start?
Plus, everyone has some flaws. I do have them.
Okay.
You accept yourself. That's
Now
great.
uh, we have completed everything. So now we feel very happy. So it is very nice to interact with you. And definitely with your interaction, the aspirants who will see this video, definitely they will get help from you. Their mindset will change. And also the many answers you have given very correctly. And I think this will be very useful for the candidates, especially the girls candidates from the Bihar. If anybody has planned for the go for the government job, now they will think for private also because you are very active, looking very active. So that is very good. And thank you once again for interacting with us.
Thank you for
Thank you so
joining.
much. Thank you. Thank you for having me here.